All right, Ian. We have approached our Airbnb for the night, and how are you feeling?
I don't know.
We are in the middle
that's
of
definitely
nowhere.
them.
Oh gosh, they're looking at us. We are in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee. Oh my god, that man has dogs on leashes. That's scary. No, well, you can see the home. That's where we're staying. Isn't it lovely? That's the man with dogs. Update, it's actually a really nice place, and we're in the bedroom getting lit. I could take you to the master tour. This is the big bed. This is where Ian's sleeping because he drove the entire way today because I can't drive manuals. Hate to see it. This is where I'll be sleeping on this nice little not couch. And then this is the bathroom. It looks very nice. And then this is, ooh, who's that thick boy? Oh, it's me. And then this one is the room that we don't know what's in there. And I really want to enter it, but I'm also very scared. And then there's another room back there, which I have no idea where it goes. We're not adventuring though. This is not the time for it. But it's nice. She provided us little mini soaps and shampoos. Look at these, look cute. Shit. We've gotta go. It's not worth the money. We're camping out tonight. Oh my god. Oh well. Oh, it's just me again. Ian, how would you say this $30 room is doing so far?
It's pretty good.
For $30, yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
For two of us.
But update, y'all, we've got a bidet. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm trying it now. Hi guys, welcome to my bidet vlog. No, we're not doing this. Update, we lived. Booked another one for next night. So we pulled up to our second Airbnb. We're in Arkansas, a little out of the way from Little Rock. And it has some balloons, can you see them? There's people from Washington and California, and it's well marked, so we trust this one. Update, we are in our room securely. We are sharing the space with many people, including the owner, who invited us to come watch TV with him. We said we were just gonna go to bed. I'm here with my glamorous avocado bread, unseasoned, as it should be, on the road. And here's Ian, who feels great after relatively a lot of driving, probably like 16 hours at this point, or more. Probably more, probably like 18-ish. So he's doing great. For 2 days. We're doing great. I should be looking up places to run tomorrow, but I kind of found one and I just gave up on finding more. Update, we are thriving. It's really cool. There's a whole kitchen. There's a whole Ian somewhere. And there's like this big wall clock. We're lit. Update, we made it to Ian's actual many-month Airbnb that he's going to be in. It's kind of just this shack in the middle of the downtown, or like the offskirts of Austin. And I'll take you through. You can see what we're working with. There's Ian trying to finagle with the remotes already. He's got some ways to wash his clothes, a pretty full kitchen, and he's got a bedroom that you can like slide the door into. And that's lit. And his bathroom is awesome. You can see just how huge it is, because you can span your arm from the end of the shower to the end of the room. You'll love to see it. Oh, it's me again. So apparently he has like a whole backyard. Lit. Hey guys. All moved in. We're on our way to see this pretty cool place. It kind of reminds me of the Magic Gardens in Philadelphia, but it's in Texas. It's called the Castle of Junk. Let me look it up. Nope, actually it's the Cathedral of Junk. But regardless, we're heading out. It's kind of within walking distance, so we're gonna head out and see what it's like. This is one of my favorite parts. It's just a wall of cactuses. Nice. Well, I am leaving for Denver, so goodbye Ian's apartment, B&B, Airbnb, something. Also, I've never used Uber before, so I'm just kind of stressed because I have no idea how to greet them, or maybe it's TJ, you never know. There he is.
Think about you, prepare to leave my body when the time it comes through. Loving on you till the time it comes through. Why you always hate to break bread? Think about the way that you would feel if never said. Joke's on you, well it's time to come through. Well, if she had to choose me or her mom, I know I wouldn't last long, yeah. No problem with the truth. But when she made me laugh, doom doom right to my tomb. I love it's not hard to be in a place where life is easy. Like, what the fuck is real? What the fuck is wrong? I think I can fit with your tone, like.
Bill collector knocking at the door. Baby mama yelling in my ear. Honestly, a lot is going on. Only thing is I don't really care. People wonder how I keep a smile. Tell them it's cause I don't give a fuck. I've been in my slippers for a while. Even though my haters show me love, yeah. I just wish I'm well though. Hope you getting money. Hope you doing well, bro. Heard your sister love me. I'm in Colorado. Do not fucking add me. I've been on vacation, cause I need it badly. Hotel California, my escape. Pulling up in Mexico with New York City plates.
Okay, not to act all like feminine on anybody, but like I love the mountaintops that have snow on top of them, and I keep seeing them. Do you see the one way over there? Takes a little while to zoom, but that, oh my god, that's turning me on. Look at that. That's just so cool. It's in the summer. What the heck?
Hey, neighbors want a photo when I visit where I stay. Hey, if you talking drama, get the fuck up out my face. Hey, dodging bad vibes like skirt. Drama on my line like skirt. Left it in the cash like skirt. Get into the bag like skirt. Skirt, 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 skirt. People really think my life is perfect. Maybe cause I'm laughing through the worst shit. Yeah, I know the devil is a lie, but the way that I've been moving got him nervous. Mac, I hope you know you did your thing. Get your rest cause homie, you deserve it. Ocean always deeper than it seems. People only looking at the surface. Paparazzi caught me hopping out my bag. Ayy, hopping in the Uber on my way to get the bag. Ayy, used to drink a bottle every day cause I was sad. Ayy, I hit up my dad like I hope that we could pass things. Woman could not put me in my feelings, nigga, fuck that. If she do not want the realest nigga, then she done whack. I don't never trip, but I bet that you would love that. I don't never trip, but I bet that you would love that. Dodging bad vibes like skirt. Drama on my line like skirt. Left it in the past like skirt. Get into the bag like skirt. Skirt, 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 skirt.
What was the goddamn point putting all these fucking branches in the way of the trail? Who put all this effort into making this trail just ridiculously pointy? I literally feel like I'm on the set of like Game of Thrones or something. It's just so insane. It's very uphill too. Oh my God. Look, these are white mountains. Not that I'm racist against mountains, but like, they just look so cool. Oh, here's my hat. I hate vlogging with hats on. Makes me feel like I'm like a thumb. You see it? Hey, I don't know. Daenerys! Jon Snow! Arya! Where are they? Here, do you see the deer behind me? You see them? They're so cute. Huh? Yeah, I can't zoom in, but it's okay. Taking a mattress from our roommate back in Boulder.
Why you always hate to break bread? Think about the way that you can feel if never said. Joke's on you, well it's time to come through. Time to come through. Time to come through. Time to come through. You know I wanna be everything that you need, but I'm starting to see. You know I wanna be above everything, but I'm just not there yet.
If there's any conclusion I can make, besides it's being windy, I'll rip the microphone. Well, if there's any conclusion I can make about Colorado based on my third day here, it's that it's just fucking surreal. Like, I can't believe it. The air feels so clean. It does feel a little bit less saturated with oxygen, but I can breathe. I know how to breathe. It's just beautiful. Those there are the Flatirons, and it's called Chautauqua. I believe back there is where I've just hiked, and it has a bunch of names, but one of them was the Long Canyon and plenty of other things. Today was a 6-mile hike about. Kind of scared it's gonna thunderstorm based on how it looks over here. But all I can say is I've been just having so much fun. It's by myself a lot, so learning how to enjoy alone time, which of course I'm already a pro at. But holy crap, this is so cool. If anything, I want this trip to show people that they don't need the support of their parents or a lot of money or a lot of time to do stuff that they actually are going to enjoy. This is a trip that I planned all by myself, that I've worked to make enough friends to house me for the time being, and I'm really appreciative of them, and they empower me to do it in the first place. But you can absolutely do whatever you want, no matter who's in your life that's telling you otherwise. So, I don't know. I'm on a run right now that's strictly uphill for like 4 miles, and the only way I can get through it is by vlogging. So sorry, I had to include this. Oh my god. So I planned out a route, and it ended up being so that I made all the mistakes possible. And now I'm just walking up a mountain. Oh, it's not ending. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Turns out that the routes are not named the same thing here as they are on Google Maps. So I could never tell if something was a pseudonym or if it was just an antonym.
I'm just living like the man, I'm just living like the man on fire. I just don't care that much. I'm just living like the man, I'm just living like the man on fire. I just don't care that much.
Do you ever get mad at yourself for just being stupid? That's how I'm feeling right now. I am just walking on these unnamed trails because I'm just so fucking lost. And everything is private property around me, so there's like no escaping it beyond just going straight up the mountain. And like next to some telephone poles. I don't know where the fuck I am. Hi guys, I'm back, and I caved and got Dairy Queen because I was really thirsty on the way home. My 5-mile run turned into like a 9-mile one that lasted 2 hours and was almost 2,000 feet in elevation gain. I want Dairy Queen now.
Combustible, confused and free. I no longer see that coast that I always used to see, and I think you drifted far from me. Why am I talking to a ghost that I've never even seen, and I haven't even heard you speak? And several months go by so quick, maybe you're just full of shit. You never last, I'm sorry I just said that. Maybe life was just a bet that I lost to drugs and cigarettes. I'm just living like the man, I'm just living like the man on fire. I just don't care that much. I'm just living like the man, I'm just living like the man on fire. I just don't care that much. In my mind, I will wander and wait till I see your fire escape.
It's a bit of a lightning storm up here. I'm kind of near the top of Mount Sanitas, and lots of thunder and lightning. You love to see it. Kind of sitting under a rock right now. Those are some good sounds. There's some scary sounds happening right now. Holy shit, I made a run for it, and these golf ball sized hailstones were just raining out of the air. I think I broke my big toe. One of them just destroyed it. Oh my god. Well, I have to thank this pine tree for saving me. And another stop. I'm really cold. I'm not dressed for this at all. Okay, so my phone just died. A piece of hail hit it, or it got too cold or something, and it just gave up. And now I walked about like maybe half a mile more, and it turned back on. And so I'm back, and now I know where I'm going. But oh, it's all fucking sunny all of a sudden. 1 minute, there's just Tiger Woods throwing 80 million of his best shots at me. And now, fucking getting sunburnt. I don't fucking understand. But you know, whatever. We're living our best life, and I'm descending. Oh, and you missed it. It was a fucking mud pit up there. It was just made of like, just fucking red silly putty. I don't know. It's all over now, maybe. Stay tuned for part 2. Okay, so tomorrow I leave Boulder and head back to my home. However, I had some trouble scheduling a flight, so I put Philadelphia and it took me to Trenton instead, which is apparently not the best area, so we'll figure it out. But I mean, I'm excited to go back, gonna visit some friends and keep exploring, hopefully. But this has been like a dream come true, Boulder. It's incredible the amount of opportunities there are for running and for being on trails and seeing natural things. But also there's a lot of really friendly people, and 2 of my really awesome friends, Bradley and Casey, were so awesome to host me. And it was really awesome being with Ian as we traveled to Austin and staying there for a little while. But yeah, for my last run, I'm running on Magnolia Road, which is this like dirt road that's iconic for being like an elite training place. Here it is in its rightful habitat. This happens a lot. Here comes a cloud. Can you see it approaching us? It just totally took over this entire tree line. Well, that concludes my last run in Colorado and my peak in number of red blood cells in my body. Whew.
Trying to do something for Nuka right now, and I don't know if it'll pan out as well as I think it will, but I'm sending this to 230 people.
To what?
230 people.
What are you sending? We're leaving, or I'm leaving. Say goodbye, Brad.
Bye, forever.
Forever. And so concludes my time in Boulder. So sad. Now I'm waiting for a bus that I don't know if it exists or not. We'll see if I get there. Today's my last day in Texas. I'm currently in Austin. I'm gonna be flying out to Denver tonight, and I'm gonna be shuttling off to Boulder. And so the question is, why? Why am I here? And why am I going to Boulder? I've always had a really interesting story with how my school goes. I think most people would describe me as hardworking and diligent in school, and I'm definitely committed to academics in terms of that's what I want to do with the rest of my career. But I haven't always had the easiest time advertising myself and getting myself to the place that I want to be. Example A is I didn't really have a choice in where I went to undergrad college. My parents mostly made it for me. Part of that was financial because
They either told me I had money when they didn't, and the other half of it was me just believing my counselors that my high GPA was going to get me into an Ivy League school easily. I spent so much time trying to convince teachers that I was their favorite student, that I didn't do a lot of things that would have made me a person that had a personality and somebody with actual knowledge from experience. And so I found myself in a really awkward situation applying to maybe like 15 colleges and getting into like 5 of them. I ultimately didn't really have a choice. I went to Penn State. I ended up loving it, and the academics there are much higher than most people give credit to. Is there a fucking bird over me? Fucking looks like it. Anyway, went to Penn State, loved it, and I think that was the happiest mistake of it all. However, I kept going on. I did some research in astrophysics my freshman year, and then math in sophomore year, and again math in junior year. But I really messed up by not participating in an REU after my sophomore year, despite being warned that it would have been a good idea. And that's why after my junior year I went to Auburn, and I did some math there. And that was good, except obviously you can't really find Auburn on the highest list of what's good in math, so it's not like that was the most impressive thing anybody could have seen without being able to see anybody's work. But we were expected so little of there that I don't think I achieved very much, or at least I didn't learn as much either. So it's hard to market myself with the choices I've made and just how poorly I listen to advice. Now, I will say that I don't regret some of the things I did in undergrad when I view it as how did I make an impact as a person. I think my time in club cross country and all the other things that I did, like Harmony, were awesome, and I wouldn't not do them ever. Those were some of the best decisions I could have made personally. I think the problem was that those absolutely cut into what I can do academically. As a professional, and as I continue to move forward, I'm going to slowly convince myself that I've made all the wrong decisions and that I should not have spent so much time doing athletics or service when my main passion was academics. Fuck that stink bug. Holy fucking shit. That's the one that landed on me earlier today. Fucking hate bugs. Look at this bitch. Fucking hate bugs. Especially stink bugs. Anyway, now I'm in the situation where I've applied to grad schools. I think I applied to like 12. Costed me $1,000. And what do I have to show for it? I have 2 acceptances. The first 2 schools to reply to me were my only 2 acceptances. First one was Penn State, and the second one was Auburn University, which is kind of funny. And I think what it shows is that the people that I meet and the people that I can actually come to face and have the opportunity to show my work are the people who are willing to accept me. It's the people that I actually try to physically write down what I've done or what's impressive about me or experiences I have that I just can't advertise myself well for. And that's frustrating because it's definitely going to hinder me later in life. And I don't know what it is. I know that I'm not the best at talking about myself. I'm known for being self-deprecating, but I think I've gotten past that in these last few years. So I thought that at least these applications I had a better shot, but I didn't. And 2 schools in particular decided they wanted to like egg me on throughout this process and tell me like, yeah, you're going to get it soon, like you're going to get the acceptance, just keep waiting. But then nothing happened, and they said, oh yeah, wish it was a different year, it would be totally different. Strange. The whole system is strange, but I don't think it's set up for people like me to succeed, specifically because I suck at letting people know who I am and what I do well. It's understandable why that system is in place, because they don't have a lot of time every year to talk to every single person that applies. When I first realized my only 2 choices were Penn State and Auburn, which that decision or that realization came up as I was about to go to sleep before the Boston Marathon, I kind of tucked it away. I really wanted to cry, but I had been expecting this for a while. So I raced, and then on the way home, I had to suck it up and not show how embarrassed I was and get myself to hit the acceptance button on Penn State before it was too late. So I did, and now I am a full committed student to Penn State for the next like 5 years-ish. So yeah, I guess ultimately, I felt a lot of embarrassment and just frustration with myself. And I've heard so many times all these biased things of like, you really should change undergrad to grad. You really don't want to be in the same place just for the sake of giving yourself something new and meeting new people. And I just want to be some sort of counterexample to that at this point. Because I'm really frustrated when people say these arbitrary rules and they don't say them in a way that's like, it'd be awesome if you could. They say it as, you don't really want to do that. That's kind of like a no-no. So I guess I'm that person doing the no-no. But I really do want to show people that it's very possible to succeed otherwise. I guess theoretically I don't know that that's possible, but I want to do my best to show people that you shouldn't be embarrassed for what you get into. It's really what you do with the opportunities that can really make or break you. And with that, I had to get over my little quarter-life crisis. I've had many, but that one I think was a bigger one because it implied a lot about my future. So I thought of all these ways that I could just escape state college for a little bit and escape my home life. So took up an offer to ride with Ian along the entire country to Texas, and then I'm going to be visiting one of my Auburn friends, Bradley, for like 2 weeks in Boulder, so I can go run there and just experience stuff. Boulder was one of the places I really wanted to go to for grad school. So this is me kind of just living out 4 or 5 years of my hopes and dreams in 2 weeks. So yeah, wanted to be honest about it because I'm not really trying to flex on people by saying like, yeah, like I'm just traveling. Like this is not like my parents bringing me places or my job or my money. It's just everything I can scrape together to get me to be a little bit less embarrassed and more happy with how my life is going to be for the next few years.